Hello, and how lucky you are to join me on Tea with Leigh, the show where we drink and spill the tea. With me, Leigh Joel Scott, famous actor. But I hope by now you know that's my full name. My word, we have such a joyous episode in store today. If you like video games, game shows, and secret religions, then you are going to adore my guest. Today, our guest is the exceptional Stephanie Southerland. And you'd know her lovely, albeit sometimes terrifying voice from games like Fortnite, Genshin Impact. She's the voice of Polly Pocket. She's in VeggieTales, Call of Duty, Rainbow High, and so much more. She even lends her voice to a bunch of baby and toddler toys. You literally cannot escape her. So pop the kettle on, settle in, and thank whatever deity you believe in that we get to spend this time together. For me, I only worship the one true God, the greatest actor in the world, Laurie Metcalf. But for now, please welcome human ray of sunshine and my wonderful friend, Stephanie Southerland. Here we go, we're back in business. How does my hair look? Do
Beautiful.
I look okay?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
So good.
I hairsprayed it into oblivion.
I was going to say, did you get a cut recently?
No. Circumcision? No.
That's exactly what I was.
I know. Look, I am.
Oh, boy.
Stephanie, I have a question for you.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's about tea.
Yes, okay.
Tea, I think, is important. Tea shows up when you're happy. You're like, I'll make a cup of tea. When you're sad, you go, oh, well, we'll get a tea. If you're bored, you go, I might as well have a cup of tea.
Sleepy.
It's sleepy, have a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Rest yourself.
Yes.
It sort of is part of Australian culture. It's sort of stolen from British people, but what
Naturally.
isn't? Although they stole everything for their
Yeah,
museums. You bastards.
Yeah. Well,
That's all right. They're terrible teeth. So what... Not all of them.
Not all
Some
of
of them
them.
can afford to get
Of
them
course.
fixed.
Some can afford it, but just don't want to.
Just don't want to. And what's wrong with you?
Yeah,
No.
get it together.
Actually, I was thinking about my celebrity crushes recently. We're going to go back to tea.
Oh, okay.
My friend Maddie listened to one of my episodes and she said, Leigh, you ask a question and then never get to the answer.
I love
so
that. That's my style.
It's called ADHD.
Yep, that's why
And
it's my style.
Yeah, a good diagnosis, eh?
Yep.
Perfect. But I've already lost where we were.
And your friend,
Oh, celebrity crushes.
celebrity crushes.
I have several celebrity crushes. I have a top 3.
Okay.
And I listed them all for someone. And they went, okay, the common denominator is all 3 of them have atypical teeth.
What?
Yeah, you know how it's
Wait.
very Hollywood to have perfect teeth?
Oh, meaning they don't
These
have
people-
veneers.
No, they don't have, they just have human teeth.
I don't know. I think that natural teeth give character.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
You don't want to be the same as everybody.
No, unless you're rich. And then you
Unless
can
you're
do
rich.
whatever you want.
Yes, and that's what we're striving for.
Yes, wealth and, as they
Veneers.
say in England, turkey teeth.
Is that what they say in England?
Because you get them done in Turkey. So a British person will fly to Turkey, get them done, fly home.
There's so much.
God, Turkey's amazing. So much
Yes.
can be done.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's so much aesthetic tourism that happens.
Yes. That and Korea, people go there for skincare
Yes.
and hair
I
transplants.
really want to go to Korea and do the full body scan
Oh.
and come back with all of the Korean skincare.
Exactly. I want
I
to come
do love
back
a
looking
sunscreen
2
for you.
things. 1, not like this at all. I want you to not
Leigh.
recognize me. And 2,
Oh.
I want to look slick, like a seal. You know how they put on all that skincare and it's just this beautiful...
You're
you
just-
look like if you held on to
Yeah.
a Korean person, they'd slip right out of
Oh,
your
yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
Like a hot dog.
What do they call that? Glass skin or something like that?
Yeah, I call it hot dog.
It sounds better that
I
way.
want a hot dog
Yeah.
real
Oh, that's a
bad.
really good Jennifer Coolidge, Leigh.
Is that who that is?
Yeah.
We
Let's
do.
go.
We'll do it right after this.
Okay,
We'll fly
great.
out.
Perfect.
Now, to get back to the question
Oh,
I
yes.
initially asked about
We
cups
love-
of tea.
Yes, cups of tea.
What we steal from England. I know, isn't it awful? Maddie,
love it.
I'm sorry. And anyone
sorry,
expecting
Maddie.
a narrative.
Wait, the camera's there.
That's
sorry,
your- yeah,
Maddie.
that's your camera.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so cups of tea, I've had at every emotional state. Has tea played any large role in your life at all, or
No, not until recently.
what happened recently? You had an emotional scare, or
Yeah.
is it because a British person
It
came
was-
into your life?
Yeah, both.
That would be
was
scary.
That was what it was. No, I grew up in Utah, and coffee and tea in the culture that I grew up in were off limits because of the caffeine.
Right.
But also energy drinks are fine. I don't know. It's confusing. But
Red Bull's fine, but you can't have Starbucks.
yeah.
God, I love the rules.
So many rules. Peppermint tea.
Well, you got it. And now you're here on a show spilling it all. Okay, we've got some beautiful topics to cover today.
Great.
And each one I'm going to try and do a theme song for.
I love a theme song.
Okay, this topic is lovely.
Lovely.
Ready? Ready for the theme?
Ready.
L is for the way you look at Leigh. O is for the only Leigh you see.
Of course.
V is very, very extraordinarily. E.
I was not expecting that.
No one was. E is very. No, wait, that's V is very. And E is even more. And now it's Leigh, and it's up to card 4 and love. What do you think?
I think it's beautiful. I'm sorry I messed you up.
You didn't. They were the lyrics.
Those
were all exactly the lyrics I'd prepared.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I could help.
God, it's beautiful. It's like having a groupie. Isn't that fun? Just screaming lyrics back up at me. Now,
that is lovely.
Here is the first question about love.
Oh, love.
Stephanie, you're married.
Yes.
So everyone in the comments, control yourselves. I know I have to. I'm chained to this chair so I don't pounce. Stephanie, you're married to a fellow creative, Sweet Aaron. He does post-production and ADR and things like that. What's it like being married to a fellow creative? Do you ever get in creative headbutts?
No, surprisingly.
Surprisingly? That's another topic.
Whoa.
S is for the way you surprisingly.
You're welcome.
U is... Okay, well, I'll add it in.
U is you answering the question for Leigh.
That seemed almost backhanded, and I like it.
Ooh, okay, great.
Okay, so you don't get in creative headbutts.
No, we don't headbutt very often. I feel like we are in such different spheres in the entertainment industry. Are we, though? Because we do work together sometimes because he is recording voice actors so often.
Right.
But,
and you're one of those.
And I'm one of those. And I don't know. I think because he is more on the technical side and I'm more of the feeling side.
You have emotions.
I have too many emotions.
And some say that's part of the joys of being an actor. We can express ourselves.
It helps in acting, doesn't it?
Of course. But it doesn't help with therapy. I've got 4 therapists and they all say, Leigh, you're giving us too much work.
Oh, so bless them.
Bless them. Bless them.
Do you know job security though? So they should be grateful.
They should. Damn right they should.
That's right.
You hear that? How's this? My therapist's name is Stephanie.
Wait, really?
You hear that, Stephanie? You owe me big.
I can't believe your therapist's name is Stephanie.
Isn't that exciting?
It is very exciting.
It's very neat. She's a very nice lady. I don't know if this is a positive or a negative, but in the background of our Zooms, she has about 15 dream catchers. Look, we'll unpack it with my second therapist. You and Aaron, you've been married. How long have you been married now?
Let's see. In November, it will be 17 years.
That's terrifying because you look 20. That is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
Now,
isn't that weird? 17 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. You get less for murder, you know.
Oh, no.
There's an idea.
Yeah, there we go.
Now, you and Sweet Aaron, you met, and I quote, in a high control group. And the only other time I've heard that phrase is when you're testing makeup on lab rats. So...
That's really funny.
Rather than diving too deep into those origins.
Yeah.
How did you and Aaron meet in this high control group? Was it trying on L'Oreal or?
Yes.
Perfect.
Actually, they were trying it on us.
Of course.
Hold still. And we were just trying to run around the maze. They thought we were rats.
They caught you.
No, we went to school together, to university together. And we were both in the arts program. I was a music, dance, theater major, and he was a tuba performance major. But then later,
ooh, women get horny for a guy in a band.
We love a tuba player.
You forget the bass player or the drummer.
Love the tuba.
Bring out the obscure percussion. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, it's
getting warm.
Really just woo. But he did switch to sound recording technology, which was a little less appealing. Can you believe it?
God.
Ugh,
But he still has the tuba for when it's Valentine's
still
Day.
has the tuba for Valentine's Day. Yeah, basically was learning how to become an audio engineer, and then in that, he still was playing music and was in the tuba.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Aaron plays like 20 instruments.
The ukulele, I know.
The ukulele, the banjo, the guitar.
Oh my!
The trumpet.
We are listing off all the sexy instruments.
All of them.
Forget saxophone.
Yeah.
We've got ukulele.
He doesn't play the saxophone.
Theremin.
Actually, he probably could play the theremin.
He could.
A quick little story about him playing all the instruments. When we were in school, which is where we met, which is where what I was eventually.
We can connect it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. When we were in school, we were newlyweds. He wanted to get back in the Dixieland band. He had been playing tuba in it.
Okay.
And he went to the professor in charge of this, and of the Dixieland band, and he said, Can I join again? Can I get back in the band? He was like, well, yeah, we'd love to have you, but we have a tuba player already for this school year.
Oh.
And he said, but we still need someone who can play the banjo. Can you play the banjo? And Aaron said, yes, I can. And he walked in the door after school one Friday, and he had this instrument, this odd-shaped case in his hand.
Sure.
And I was like, what is that? And he said, it's a banjo. And I said, do you play the banjo? And he said, I will by Monday. And you know what? He did. He knew how to play the banjo by Monday.
Oh my God.
So he's just like a musical genius. I don't know.
What a talented fellow.
Yeah, it's really obnoxious.
I own a piano and I can barely get through 2 chords.
Look, we can't all be like Aaron.
We can't all be Aaron. We can't all be sex symbols dragging around a tuba and a ukulele and a banjo.
What the?
But it did something for you.
Yes.
Was it love at first honk? Or like what? What was it that did it for you? And when did you guys first start dating?
We met in this singing and dancing, like this musical theater review group.
Oh my God.
And I was one of the singers and dancers, and
brag.
and Aaron was in the band, and he was kind of there, like the fill-in guy. Like there was obviously the guy on the drum set and the main guitarist and all of that. Aaron was the guy who had like 6 or 7 instruments around him, and
all tubas of different sizes.
All tubas of different sizes.
Incredible.
Who knew that every song has a tuba?
Yeah, of course. Big honks, little honks.
Little honks. You need all the honks. And it was like he had like a little percussion but like a little drum pad thing, and then a trumpet, and then a guitar, and he just had all these instruments around him, and I was like, wow, this guy is really talented to be able to just be like, this song needs this, I'll play this or play that or whatever. And we had become friends throughout the year, and
you're flirting with the most talented band member out
most
there.
Talented band member.
Look at me.
I was like, I can dance and sing, and I'm clever too. But I
can do a box step, baby. So
box step. The thing of the school that we went to, Brigham Young University, BYU, they had a prolific modern dance. I don't know what you'd call it, like program, I guess, or modern dance team.
A lot of grapevines.
Yeah, lots of grapevines, lots of painting the sky, all the modern.
Of course, growing from a seed to a big tree and blowing in the wind. Yeah, I've done a performance course.
Yeah, it's great fun, but they were known for their barrel rolls. Do you
really?
know what a barrel roll is?
Is a barrel roll
the thing
where you're in the air and you just sort of do a big spin and you go yeehaw at the end? Is that right?
You can say yeehaw if you want.
Well, I feel like that's more fun.
Yeah, that is more fun. If I'm picturing it, then probably. If
this is an audio medium, so nobody.
Oh, okay, yeah, then yes.
Yes, then yes. Okay,
I'm going
to do it. Okay, actually, I'm going to show you what a barrel roll is right now.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Wow, that's it. You did it. That was perfect. That was the best
4 in a row.
Were you a modern dance major at BYU?
I went to Brigham Young University.
Of course you did.
I knew I'd seen you somewhere.
That's right.
Lusting after the tuba
the tuba player, that's right. But so I was singing and dancing, and Aaron was in the band, and we'd become friends. And funny enough, when we went on tour. We did a 30-day tour. It was in Australia. And
what?
Yeah, it was in Australia. And we started up at in the Gold Coast.
Yes.
Gold Coast, Brisbane area.
Yeah, that'll do around there.
Yeah, around
Australia's
there.
Florida.
That's right. There we go. That's right. Now I know. But we started there, and then we went, we traveled down the coast to Melbourne.
Yes, Australia's New York.
Is it really?
It certainly is. Yeah, we flipped them.
Oh, because below the equator, like.
Yeah, well, everything's upside down.
Upside down, right?
Yeah, of
right.
course.
And then we went to Tassie for a bit, and then back to Melbourne.
Oh.
Sorry. But as we were there, we were spending a lot of time together, and we were like, we kind of like each other. And that was that. His friends were like, she's a performer. The performers are drama. I don't know about this. Yeah, be careful. And he was like, I don't know. She's actually kind of cool.
She's kind of cool.
Better.
How flirty. Oh, my God.
But yeah, like we started dating. And that was in May. And then by November 21st is when we got married. So we dated and were engaged and married within 6 months.
Oh my God.
It was part of the culture. Like I was 21.
Like the 60s? It sounds awful.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's funny because I was 21 and all of my friends had been married for a year or two by that point.
Jeez,
had kids already.
Had kids at 21?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Good Christ, I was busy putting on a Jurassic Park musical with tap dancing velociraptors.
I would have loved to do that, Leigh.
I guess we all have our babies.
We all have our babies. As you pull out. And this one now is...
This a little raptor? Yes.
This is
my little clever girl.
Clever girl. That's... Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, very sweet.
Yeah, well, it was just kind of what everyone does. And I felt like I was the old maid. And
you thought you were a hag at 21?
Yes, at 21.
Good Christ.
Because everyone gets married so fast.
I guess it's the culture, right?
It's the culture.
It's the done thing in society.
In the culture, this high control group.
Yeah, that's the rats.
Right.
Yes.
The rats, that's right. It's very checklisty. Like you... It's
romantic.
So romantic. So at 8 years old, you're baptized. For boys, when they turn 12, they get the priesthood. They go on a mission. Then they get back from their mission, get married. And for the women, it's like you get baptized and then you have all this time and then you get married. Like it's so important for a woman to become a wife and then a mother.
Just trying to do it as fast as possible.
Yeah, you got to check those boxes.
Pick up the pace. So then what do you do on the checklist for the next 80 years of your life?
Raise those kids and then grandkids and do service.
Service?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, Stephanie,
yeah.
I'm an old hag. I'm a single old witch.
Oh,
and
look at you. You look so good.
Thank you for being an old hag. I like it. So my niece is 26 and she just had her first child.
Oh.
So I'm a great uncle right now.
Your niece? Oh, yeah.
So I'm a great uncle. So my plan is, and if anyone listening has some advice, I'd really like it. I don't want to be in that child's life. Hear me out.
Okay.
His name's Theodore. Cutest little button. I can't wait to meet him at Christmas and get one photo with him. I want it to be like sort of sepia and like have that sort of stamp outline.
Of course.
And I want him to have that one photo of us together. And then I want to come back to America and be known as my eccentric great uncle Leigh.
Who lives in America.
Who lives in America doing voices for cartoons and television and talk shows. And then when I die as an eccentric old Leigh, I'm going to give him a will. I'm going to give him a letter that's like, follow these steps to my treasure that'll be buried in the woods somewhere.
Dream.
Because that's an eccentric great uncle thing, right?
Yes.
Anything else we should add? Aside from, this sounds like emotional turbulence for a toddler, but I'm willing to do it for the bit.
Yeah, for the bit, it's worth it. I mean, there's this great musical, Lucky Stiff. Have you ever seen Lucky Stiff?
I've never, Stephanie, but my legs are crossed. Go on.
It's like Weekend at Bernie's, but a musical.
Oh, I love that idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's great, but it's essentially this eccentric old uncle. I think it is an eccentric old uncle.
Yes.
If I'm remembering correctly, it's been a minute since I was in it in high school. They essentially are trying to get his fortune, and
Good.
they go on a little journey with the dead uncle in a wheelchair.
That's
delightful.
incredible. That's the life I want.
Yeah.
When I'm
what
dead,
a gift to your
little great-nephew Theodore, and my other niece Jordan.
Oh.
This is certainly going to date the podcast, but my other niece Jordan is going to pop out a baby this Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
So by the time this launches, there'll be another baby. I'll be a great uncle.
Are
to
they going to
both.
have to like have a duel for your
Stephanie? That's oh my God, that's incredible.
I feel like that has to happen now.
That has to happen now. Eccentric Uncle Leigh leaves a letter to the two great-nephews who have to essentially like fight or like race each other around the world to like get these clues and get the treasure. That's great.
Wow. Now we just got to figure out how we can live forever so we can like make money off the production of this, because it's going to be on stream.
We'll have like cameras hidden around for people to watch it.
The Amazing Race, but
like evil.
Yeah.
That's not like Rat Race.
Yeah, I love
with
it.
Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
You said twice, so you just lied to me twice. Okay, we're moving on. Stephanie.
I didn't lie to you. I know that movie.
Speaking about family, do you have any other actors in your family?
No.
You've got siblings, you've got parents. Any actors? Any performers?
No. I got in dance because my mom was a dancer and she wanted her girls to dance, and
she forced you into it.
She forced me into it.
Yes.
I was actually my mom signed my sister up for dance lessons, and my sister is 13 months older than me, so basically Irish twins. And I guess that the tale is that I just wanted to be up there dancing with my sister, and so my mom was like, well, if 18 months isn't too young, let's sign Steph up too. And
chuck her in.
So yeah, I just grew up dancing and then learned that you can sing and dance at the same time.
What? I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm busy doing barrel rolls at a professional level.
And how do you sing when you're like
it's terrible. Spinning and spinning and spinning.
Whoa. But no other performers though. I'm kind of the black sheep.
You're the black sheep who's on TV.
Yeah.
But that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's way better.
I mean,
that's way better.
I like this life.
Yeah. I hate the rest of your family. So that brings me to history.
Whoa.
And this is about your life as an actor.
Oh,
how did it? So you went to university.
Yep.
How did it all start? And then you got obviously obsessed with being on stage and being a dancer to earn your mother's approval, maybe.
Probably. We'll talk to the therapist about that.
Stephanie, not this Stephanie,
not me,
my therapist, Stephanie. We can do a 3-way call afterwards.
Oh, great. Okay, great.
That's great. So you went up, you were dancing, and tell me about university. You wanted to go into musical theater, or what's that? You were just looking for a man in a musical theater degree, so you were looking for a gay man.
Yeah, wait a second.
Hold on.
Her plan was not well thought out. No, my plan was to go to Broadway, and I go to Broadway. Just go see a show. Just see a show on Broadway. Yeah. My plan was to go be on Broadway, and I applied, you apply and then audition for this program, this music dance theater program. They took 12 to 14 students a year, and it's a pretty big university, but they were very selective. And I auditioned and thankfully got into this program.
You were top 12.
I was top 12.
Congrats.
Thank you. And
or top 13 and you killed someone.
And we don't talk about
we don't talk. Cut it from the plug.
Yeah, don't bring
cut
it
up. From the plug.
But I got in the program, and it was a triple threat major. So we had singing and music, the music side of things. We had one class called modern. We lovingly called it Modern Marathon because it was 5 days a week, and I want to say it was 4 hours a day, and it was
4 hours of dance a day.
Yeah, and it was like 4 hours of like rolling on the floor and barrel rolls.
Oh my God, that's why I'm so good at it. Watch this.
Whoa! Oh my gosh, I'm so blown away. Whoa!
Yeah, I went 6 days a week, 5 hours a day.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah, you'll get there one day.
One day,
you'll get there one day.
Yeah.
So you're doing a marathon, like 5 days a week is insane.
Yeah, it was really crazy, and then there were the other dance classes too. We had ballet, we had jazz, we had tap. We did it all, but for some reason they really focused on the modern. But then
know how to roll on the ground.
We know how to roll on the ground. It's
perfect.
True. And then of course acting classes, and I was doing shows at the same time at a theater.
How did you have time?
I don't know, and I think that's what happened to me is I got burnt out because
because you're working 26 hours a day. I'm sorry, I can't talk. I'm busy rolling on the ground.
Yeah, so much, and I I quickly learned that 8 shows a week is a lot, and I also like my nights and weekends. And so I graduated. I decided after I graduated that I wasn't going to go to New York, and
I'm not going to go see a Broadway show.
I'm not going to go see a show after
No
all.
way.
I was like, never do I want to be entertained.
I don't want to look at those people for 3 hours. Get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. What do they think they are? Talented? No.
Do a barrel roll.
Where are the barrel rolls?
Yeah,
actually,
like
Leigh, gosh, you're blowing me away. You're so good.
Yeah,
natural.
Of course. I could go to Broadway.
You could go to Broadway
to see a show.
I'm sure in Newsies.
There's barrel rolls in Newsies.
For sure.
Guaranteed. There's got to be barrel rolls in Newsies, Oklahoma.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure in One More Angel in Heaven, in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor.
Yeah. Are
you
there?
know that, right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to think.
Well, depending on the choreographer.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm like,
of course.
If
it was
Donny
me, it'd
Osmond,
be 100%.
For
barrel
sure,
roll.
because that's what you learned when you went to Brigham Young University.
Oh, of course. It's my one. Check this out.
Leigh, stop. You're showing off now.
Okay, sorry. So I don't mean to brag. More like Brigham Young University.
Well, that's right.
Oh, Hong Kong.
Whoa.
That looked like I was miming groping someone.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything.
I would say something to my lawyer. Okay. Maddie, I'm sorry. Maddie, I'm so sorry.
He's sorry, Maddie.
Maddie, please don't yell at me. I'm so sorry. I love you, Maddie. I love you.
Oh.
Tell Maddie you love her.
Maddie, I love you.
Okay, that's
and
weird.
Leigh
You don't know
loves
her.
You.
Okay. What musicals were you in? That's what I
Oh,
care.
gosh.
Oh, I love them.
Let's see. Where to begin? Seussical.
Great.
We
Classic.
love Seussical the musical.
Were you the cat?
I wish.
Ugh.
So they gave it to some tall person who
What
looks
a
like a
jerk.
cat.
A guy who looks like a
Can
cat.
sing the range. Yeah,
What a loser.
Yeah, so
I love how bitchy musical theater gets too. In like,
and it like comes out of me when I talk about it. I'm like,
especially when it doesn't matter, like in high school or college, when it's like 2 people are going to see it come down.
Yeah.
And you're like, can you believe who got the role
I
of like
deserved
Tracy
that.
Turnblad?
I deserved that role.
There was okay. I'm gonna let you finish, but first I just want to throw in just a tiny bit of tea.
Okay,
here.
I love tea.
And I'm gonna have to use the name wheel. This is the net for those listening at home. The name wheel has a bunch of fake names on it. You spin it when you want to tell a story about someone, but not get in trouble. So this story is about a girl in my high school named Jiggy Ziegler. Jiggy Ziegler, and that's actually her real name.
Wow.
So Jiggy Ziegler got kicked out of our high school, or she quit. It's sort of a secret to what happened because there was a dalliance with a teacher. Can you believe?
Ooh.
I know.
Ooh.
But that was, for some reason, swept under the rug. And then, of course, went to public high school in Wollongong. So that was, whatever happened with that, I'm not saying anything that I can be held liable for. But she left the school, and then in the last year of the class below my year, they put on a production of Beauty and the Beast. And Jiggy Ziegler so bad wanted to be Belle that she signed back up for school. She re-enrolled in school just so she could be Belle in Beauty and the Beast. And then someone else got the role of Belle.
I was just going to ask.
And she got offered the role of Mrs. Potts. And she, apparently, I heard, screamed obscenities at the woman, the director, who was the head of drama. Jiggy screamed obscenities and stormed out crying and then dropped out of school.
Whoa.
I love musical theater.
I love that.
Isn't that fun?
That's the right energy, though.
Yes. That's the energy you want.
That is the energy you want and the energy you need for musical theater.
Yes. Was there anyone of that sort of dramatic incline in your musical theater history, you think?
I'm trying to think. I feel like it was all pretty mild. But
everyone's busy trying to get a husband.
Actually, yeah.
So they can't act out.
Yeah. I mean, there were those people who actually, can we spin the name wheel for this one?
Let's spin that wheel. It doesn't matter how you feel because we got the name wheel.
Oh.
See, there's a thing. Well, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but it's great.
Who cares?
It's great.
Wheel is for the way you look Lee. Okay, we'll keep
Great.
spinning. I don't need that attitude, Stephanie.
Okay.
This is, in quotes, Spaghetti Bones Jones.
Okay. So Spaghetti Bones Jones was this really sweet girl.
Of course she was.
She was very kind, but she lived a charmed life.
Oh, little silver spoon in her mouth, was there?
Yes.
Oh.
It was a very big silver spoon. Like
You look tense about it, Stephanie.
I'm trying not to give too much away. She and I would carpool up to Salt Lake City together from Brigham Young University. It was like 45 minutes north.
Okay.
And so instead of us both driving, wasting the gas, because this was pre-electric cars, I'm old.
Dinosaur days.
Yep. And so we would carpool together. And there was one day where she pulled up to pick me up, and I opened the door to get in her car, and there are Nordstrom bags everywhere. And she's like, I'm so sorry. And she's like throwing them in the back seat. And she goes, Spaghetti Bones Jones is like kind of like teary-eyed. And she's like, my dad is making me return this. He's giving me a budget.
Oh my God.
And
Tragedy.
I was like, Spaghetti Bones Jones, what? Like, what's this budget look like? Because I'm thinking, that's a lot of bags from Nordstrom, which is not an inexpensive store.
No, but if you're returning everything, maybe my guess is the budget is now maybe $400 a month.
Well, it was actually only $300 a month.
$300 a month.
Or was it? No, I can't remember. Was it $300 a month or $300 a week? I can't remember, but it
had to be $300 a week.
I think it was $300 a week, but it was like, she was beside herself. She was like, I don't know how I'm going to survive with this, like, such a small amount. And like, I have to go and return these. And my dad is really being strict about this. And oh my gosh, Spaghetti Bones Jones, that's so sad. And then I was like,
that's so sad.
$300 every 6 months is my clothes spending budget.
Yeah, $300 a week is crazy.
Insane.
I don't think my wardrobe is worth $300, which is why this shirt has holes in it. Check out the YouTube.
Oh.
You can see one of my nipples.
Oh, wow. I do have a picture of one of your nipples on my camera roll.
Cut it.
I can't remember why, but I was like, Brenna took this. Our dear, sweet friend Brenna.
Yes.
Has she been on the podcast?
She has been on the pod.
Oh, great. She took a picture of Lee's nipple. It was a great time.
Look, what happens at Brigham Young University.
Cut it.
Look at this barrel roll.
Whoa, there he goes again. He barrel rolls out of the room.
Yeah, Lee's
and
gone.
I'm just, welcome to the podcast, Tea with Leigh.
Tea with Stephanie.
Stephanie. Well, but yeah, Spaghetti Bones Jones, she was put on a budget, and it was so, like, traumatizing for her. And
poor thing.
I felt sad for her. And then I was like, wait, reality check. I don't ever spend that much money in a week, let alone like on clothes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was absurd. And she was really having a tough time with it. Spaghetti Bones Jones did end up going on to be on Broadway and did national tour.
What a twist.
Yeah.
What an amazing twist.
But she was so kind. In fact, I feel like up until the last couple of years, I've been getting her Christmas card.
What?
With the Spaghetti Bones Jones family.
The baby Spaghetti Bones?
She has multiple Spaghetti Bones Jones children.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that sweet?
Amazing that, maybe the really rough cut in her budget sort of toughened her up for the harsh world of Broadway.
That's right.
God, bless her.
Cutthroat
world, baby doll. So you did musical theater for ages.
I did.
You were rolling all over the place.
You
were trying to emotionally support someone who was cut down to size by their father.
Yep.
And is now on Broadway. Crazy. I'll find out who it is after the pod. Stephanie J. Block. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And I think my audience will too. You're all gay, right? Anyway.
Yeah, of course. Stephanie J. Block I feel like I saw her as Elphaba in Wicked.
She was the original. Okay. I could go on for ages about Stephanie J. Block in Wicked.
Really?
She was supposed to be the original. She was in the workshops, and she was the very first person to sing the Elphaba role. But
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was in the very, very, very beginning. But then Idina Menzel was in Rent and became such a quote-unquote star.
They needed
that they went, Stephanie, you're out of here. We need a name. Yeah.
Wild.
And so in interviews I've seen, Stephanie J. Block doesn't talk about it in a great deal, but I believe that's something that sort of, sits around with it.
Yeah,
but
certainly.
That's to say, she's had an incredible career.
Oh, for sure.
And
for sure.
God, what a voice.
What a voice.
But yes, she should have been, she's the people's alphabet.
She's the people's alphabet, that's
right. We
right.
love you, Stephanie. And I want her on the show. Stephanie J. Block, get on the show.
Oh, you want her on the show? I was like,
yeah.
I didn't, sorry, the accent.
This is a very real show. I've got 2 iPhones and 3 key lights, and I'm recording into Audacity. This is real life.
This is really, really impressive.
Stephanie, how did you go from musical theater rolling around on the ground to doing voices for cartoons and video games and toys?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Yeah, this is a great question. So
thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Good night, everybody.
He's done it. Off the card flies.
Yeah, goodbye.
I barrel rolled. Like I said, I got kind of burnt out, and my brother-in-law and his family, his wife and kids, had all moved out here to LA, and he was working on Hotel Transylvania as
Your brother?
My brother-in-law.
Your brother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so none of your siblings went into
None of my siblings.
But
yeah.
you married someone who went into entertainment,
Mm-hmm.
and then your sister married someone who went into entertainment.
No.
No?
His brother. Wait, hold on.
Aaron's brother.
Yeah, so Aaron's
is
brother
your brother-in-law.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Okay, great.
So
I love that family
tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Aaron's brother, he's an animation editor, picture editor.
Okay.
And he was working on Hotel Transylvania at the time.
Very good.
Brag.
Very good.
And Aaron and I were like, we think we want to go to California. We just love LA, and I feel like we were drawn to come this way, and
we love Adam Sandler comedies.
We love Adam Sandler.
So we love Adam Sandler. So maybe it's a sign that he's working on Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah. So so Nolan is my brother-in-law. He was working on that, and we came to visit, and he signed us onto the Sony lot, and they were doing an ADR session, a loop group session.
Oh.
And that day that he signed us on, and I was just sitting there watching and thinking, that's what I want to do. I could do that. And
now for those playing at home,
oh yeah,
who don't know,
yes,
ADR is
it's
something dialogue recording.
Additional dialogue?
Additional. That'll do.
Wait, I feel like it's not additional, which I feel like it should be additional.
We'll I'll tell Aaron.
ADR
He'll figure it out.
is automated. That's what it is. Automated.
So it's people chatting to picture and matching lip flaps and stuff after it's recorded.
Yes,
so you're
exactly.
in a booth just chatting on a mic, matching yourself on screen.
Yeah.
And then a loop group is all the background voices.
All the background voices. So one scene in particular that I remember specifically watching is when you're first walking into the Hotel Transylvania, or rather the camera's moving through, and you're seeing all these monsters crossing.
Mm-hmm.
And so all of these loopers is what they're called. They were like just making up stuff, improv, as they're crossing as different characters and changing the voice depending on what the monster looked like. And
wow,
that was kind of when I caught the bug. And then Aaron and I moved out here, and I started taking classes and eventually got an agent and started auditioning and started booking. And
sorry, now I'm fantastic.
Such a big deal.
And I wouldn't dream of lowering myself to looping. So I'm going to throw up.
Oh, if only.
Sign me up to looping.
Sign
Please
us up.
Sign me up to looping.
We will do anything.
I'll do
anything.
it all. $75 an hour with a 2-hour minimum for anime. I will do looping.
We will do it all.
I'll do it all.
We just want to build our IMDb pages.
I just want to get big enough so people stop me at a convention.
Yes,
that's all I want. What? Do you remember your first class?
My first class was a commercial voiceover class.
Okay.
And
do you remember where it was?
Actually, rewind. At BYU, I did take a voiceover class.
Okay.
It was one semester. I don't remember a lot from it.
Wow, sticks with you.
Really stuck with me.
Nothing sticks as much as the rolling and rolls.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because we did that 4 hours a day.
Yes.
No, I did take a voiceover class in college. It was very like, it wasn't a hands-on learning experience. We didn't get a lot of mic time. It was basically just like learning about voiceover. So that was my first class.
I want to ask about that.
Okay.
Because you told me a story the other day about that. Is it true? True or false? That's all we'll do. True or false? And I'll name the teacher.
Oh, yes, the teacher. Uh-huh.
The teacher's name is Connie Mould.
Connie Mould.
So Professor Connie Mould.
Connie Mould, Professor
Connie Mould.
Uh-huh.
True or false?
Uh-huh.
of the 10 weeks of class, 9 of those weeks were Connie Mould showing you the work that she had done
Yes.
and talking about her career. And in the 10th week, you only had enough time for about 3 people to get behind the mic.
Yeah.
And then everyone got an A.
And everyone got an A.
I love
Yes,
Connie
true,
Mould.
True.
I love Connie Mould.
Yeah, Connie Mould was such a great teacher.
Amazing that you didn't really fully understand voiceover from that class.
Connie, what's the phrase? Those who teach can't
Those who can't do teach.
That's what it is.
And those who can't teach get a podcast.
That's right. That's exactly it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, Connie was a great teacher. But I did take that class. But then moving to LA, my first voiceover class was commercial voiceover. And yeah, I feel really lucky because the teacher was a casting director as well, and she brought me in for a project that she was casting, and to audition for a project she was casting.
Ah, very good.
And that was how I booked my very first voiceover role.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's how you think people should do it? Just go to class.
I mean,
go to class.
Not a bad
please.
way. I mean, it's not a bad way to go about it because you're learning, but you're also getting time in front of decision makers or people who can get you to the decision makers.
Yeah.
So yeah, take classes. It's always important.
My advice for voiceover actors is please don't immediately go out and buy a booth.
Yes.
Please don't do that.
Please don't do that. Don't go buy microphones.
You don't need it.
Yeah, go take a class first.
Go to class.
It really is voice acting and not voice.
Not just voices?
Yeah, voices.
I want a hot dog real bad.
Oh, but that is pretty good.
IMDb with Stephanie Southerland.
That's so beautiful with the stars on it.
Thank you, because you're a star, darling.
Thank you,
You're
darling.
my favorite star.
Oh, my gosh.
You're my favorite star, which is what I wrote down to say to everyone who comes in.
Great.
Now, I'm going to start this by asking you the question that you have on your website.
Oh, okay.
Who even is she?
Who even is she?
Who even is? Who the fuck does this girl think she is?
That's right.
Oh, you're an actor?
You've done your research, though.
Okay,
really
like
impressed.
what?
Who even
Yeah,
is she?
I didn't just Google it on my phone on the toilet. I certainly didn't. But
Of course not.
I'm going to run through a couple of things you've done because it's very impressive.
Okay, thanks.
You have an illustrious career.
Illustrious.
Do you know I say that word and I don't know what it means? Okay, so you play Jean in Genshin Impact, which people love. You play Haley in Fortnite, Polly Pocket. You're playing Tess in Call of Duty, Madame Blueberry in VeggieTales. You're in Fire Emblem. You're in a whole bunch of stuff that, do you know what, I've not seen, but I respect you and I love you for it.
Thank you.
The most important thing is Genshin Impact because I'm also in that.
Yes, you are.
And I'm what matters. Oh, fuck. I really do have to get back to therapy. But I have a question about Fire Emblem and Genshin.
Yeah.
Those two things, Call of Duty, of course.
Yeah.
But those two things have especially passionate fan bases, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, truly.
And you go to conventions and sign autographs and do cameos and all these wonderful things.
It's wild.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
So I have 2 questions about that.
Okay.
About that fan base.
Okay.
One, do you have a particularly wild experience with a fan that leaps out?
Ooh.
Anyone that's maybe terrified you or followed you back to your car or asked for weird things, feet pics on Cameo.
Mm-hmm.
And if you tell people it was me, this whole episode will be cut. And then my follow-up.
Okay.
How lucky do you feel to be doing these wonderful things?
Ooh. Can I start with that?
You can start with that, and then we'll get to foot fetish.
And then we'll get to foot fetish. Well,
as naturally our conversations
as
go.
they often go. I feel really incredibly lucky to be a part of Genshin Impact because when I was cast in it hadn't come out yet. I had no idea how big it was going to be.
Oh, you were from the
very beginning. Yeah, my
because they released different seasons and what have you, and different highlight characters.
It was I think it was it 2020 or 2021? I should know this. It was 2020, October of 2020 that it was released, and I'm in the first, I don't know, maybe handful of characters that you meet.
Wow.
And so going in to record for this, it was like, oh, this is really exciting. I had no idea how huge it would be and how it would have an impact on
a Genshin Impact?
A Genshin Impact on the world. And I had no idea, and I had seen how beautiful the artwork, the design of this game is, and we would do some ADR at times, automated dialogue recording.
Very good. We'll check with Aaron
for certain scenes, and so I was astounded by how beautiful it was, but I didn't know how huge it was going to be, and so it's been kind of shocking, kind of shocking how much it means to people and what an impact it has. And I just feel really lucky every day that I get to be a part of it.
People have followed the game from the beginning and have like I've seen people get tattoos.
Yeah.
Like people are really committed to this.
People really love it. Yeah.
Yeah, really love it.
My first tattoo I got is a little dandelion because Jean is the dandelion knight. And I've always loved dandelions when I was a kid. I feel like every child would find a dandelion and just make a wish.
Make a little wish.
And
we call them Santas in Australia.
Wait, really?
Because they're like Santa's beard. So you got little
so
Santas
cute.
fly in the air.
Oh, that's
so crazy fans. You're one of them.
I'm one of them.
You're one of them.
Look at me. No, dandelions I've always loved, and I was like, well, this role means so much to me, and it's one of the first roles that I played where I was really able to be grounded and be like Stephanie and not, this heightened version of Stephanie.
Like an animated,
an animated,
cartoony.
Not playing singing blueberry.
Nothing against singing blueberries. We love a singing blueberry.
Truly, they set the bar high.
Honey, that's my career goal is singing blueberry.
Oh my gosh.
I was going to say singing fruit, but that's sort of me all the time.
Oh my
that's
goodness.
Homophobic. Don't agree.
Don't. Okay, sorry. So dandelions, it was just always really special to me, and so I got this tattoo once this game came out, and this role, it meant so much to me, and kind of symbolic of my inner child and making a wish and getting to be where I am today and being the dandelion knight. So
Stephanie,
yeah.
what?
And now I'm covered in tattoos.
Yeah, now you're a biker, but God, don't make me have an emotion on this show. That's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Do you think? Thank you so much.
As I flick my hair.
Of course. Okay. Why does Jean in particular, unless you're about to reveal that you got a tattoo for every role you've played?
Every role.
What is it about Jean that means so much to you? Because an actor, you pour stuff into your characters.
Yeah.
Even the blueberries.
Yeah, truly. Yeah, especially the blueberries.
Of course.
I think with Jean, there's a couple things. One, I think that she is really thoughtful and cares about people, and I feel like I want to help people how I can. I want to be a good friend, a good person, and that's who Jean is. And she's also a workaholic, and I feel like I definitely got that gene, which I did not mean to make that
very good.
That pun. But my dad definitely is a hard worker, and always had a project to work on, and I think that's definitely in my DNA. And Jean is constantly working in the game. That's kind of the thing. Everyone's like, Jean, take a break. And she's like, I can't take a break. There's so much to do. And so I identify with that as well. But then just more so her just being a human that really cares deeply about people and wants the best for people. And I feel like I identify with that. I just want people to be happy.
Oh, you identify with that? Oh, I was going to say it required a lot of acting because I hate people. You're very aggressive.
A diva.
I don't know if you. I mean, for those watching on YouTube, I've got a bruise around my eye because I was late today.
Yeah,
so Stephanie's very aggressive.
I'm very punctual too.
Yes, punctual as well.
That's right, and punchual.
Wow, 3 layers?
Whoa.
Check out that 3-layer dip of comedy, huh?
Oh.
God, that's beautiful.
So
cut
beautiful.
It. I didn't make the joke, so it's cut. Or cut just after my joke, and then we can freeze frame on Stephanie and then come back to me. Make sure to cut out me saying we have to cut out the things that we have to cut out and cut that, and then we'll cut it. Another thing that means a lot to you, you told me, was you're in Fortnite playing Haley.
Yeah,
and
Haley
you got
Sky.
to play 2 types of roles. You do a bunch of, like, is it Fortnite-ish?
Fortlish.
Fortlish,
Uh-huh.
like, yes, Fortlish and then a big monster voice. What is the deal?
Yeah, so in Fortnite, most of the characters speak this Fortlish language, and it's basically they take a sentence
Mm-hmm.
and then you just scramble it up, and it's basically your I don't know how to explain it very well. It's basically like you're just speaking jib-jab. Is that the right word?
Like gibberish?
Gibberish, that's
But
the word.
on purpose?
On purpose.
And
yeah.
do they give you the script and it's already pre-jumbled?
No.
You've got to jumble it yourself?
They give you essentially the lines that you're saying, and then you need to jump in and jumble it. So you have to be able to be
really
good at improv and be willing to just try things. And
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Because with The Sims, they've got a very specific dictionary, Simlish or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And they have the script and it's written down in the way you have to say it, like real words. So this, good to know they shelved responsibility.
That's right.
And they gave it to you. Okay, so I'm going to test you.
Oh, no.
I'll give you a sentence.
Oh.
I want to see if you can Fortlish shit.
Okay, let's see. I'm scared.
I've got a rash, and the cream you've prescribed has not helped.
Okay, so you would say, like, it's just like gibberish. You don't, like, it's very slurry.
Oh.
Your goal is to get the intention across. So
I got the intention.
The cream that you gave has not helped. How rude. Like, that's the intention there. So in Fortlish, it would be like, it's funny.
Well, I feel it, and it feels like you're mad at me for the cream I've prescribed.
Yeah, how could you?
That sort of got me hot and bothered.
Whew.
Well done, Stephanie.
Thank you.
You're a star. And then you got to also play a monster with her. So did the monster have... I mean, I feel so bad for fans of Fortnite that are obsessed with this character that are watching me, who's never played Fortnite, ask you, like, do you have to make the noises? When you're the monster, do you have, like, monster version of Fortlish or...
So it wasn't monster version of Fortlish. It was just essentially doing monster creature sounds. Stormbeast has these big old claws. Like, it is a real monster beast. And so a lot of it was just growling and jumping and like swiping and punching and being punched and all of that stuff, and it was so fun. I love doing monster voices
because I wouldn't picture you as like the monster voice person. Like there are people who with like the big and they're hired to be like the big monsters.
Yeah,
and you're, as we know it, like Polly Pocket, and like you're the voice of some kids' toys and some beautiful, like innocent, sweet, fun, bubbly characters.
Yeah.
Was this a first for you to break out of that and be a big monster?
No, actually, one of the earlier monster roles that I played was in God of War Ragnarok. I played this monster called a Knock-In, and the Knock-In is like the stick monster, and it's very essentially like Nordic. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a very Nordic game, and so there was like throat singing that I was doing, and this character is kind of chittery, and so I was like clicking and clacking and like so
makes
me
feel like there's a spider on my skin.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
That's the goal.
I'm scared.
But yeah, that was one of my first like monster roles, and I really, really love it. I feel like it's a side of myself that I didn't know I could do, and then once I started exploring that side of myself, I was like, this is really fun. And I feel like the singing training has helped me so I can do it in a healthy way.
Oh, yeah.
And
because otherwise, if you do monster voices for too long,
you can shred your chords.
You'll be destroyed for a long time.
Yeah.
That'll mess you up.
Sure can.
That is so cool that you get to be like beautiful and lovely and innocent, and then you're like, I'm a spider on your skin.
Yeah. It's really quite fun.
I want that actually to be my Tinder profile, by the way.
Oh,
I'm a spider
under your skin. That's right.
It hurts to say.
Ooh.
I'm not a singer.
Ooh.
In public. people also know you and love you as Tess from Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And you say one of my favorite lines from this series, which is something I shout to people making sushi.
Oh.
Cook it or keep it, dumbass.
Do I really say that?
You do say that.
Wow, I didn't even know.
And do you know what? I didn't know.
Cook it or keep it, dumbass.
Cook it or keep it, dumbass.
That's cool. I should start using that in my day-to-day.
Well, you did. It's in...
Oh, right.
It's in the game.
It's in the game.
And it's a line that means a lot to you, which is why it's tattooed on your other bicep.
That's right.
God. Good Christ.
Wow, I didn't even know.
Well, you didn't even know. It is funny that you do a bunch of stuff and the fans will be like, I love this. And you're like, what?
But I am notorious for having goldfish brain. I don't retain things. And I think part of that is the ADHD.
Like my name's Leigh, by the way.
Oh, nice to meet you, Leigh.
A pleasure.
Yeah.
We're having tea.
Yeah. Oh.
So now I want to circle back. Before we move on, we have one last card after this.
Oh, okay.
I want to ask one more question. I want to circle back to the crazy fans. What is, or lovely fans, very passionate fans.
Yes.
Do you have any that stand out as like particularly like this was a crazy moment, or they gave you a crazy gift, or they followed you to your car, or is that just me?
I think it's only been you who's followed me to my car.
Okay, great.
No, I have to say the fans have been so lovely, and one of my favorite things is when they are incredible artists and will bring me artwork that they've done of some of the characters that I voiced, and it's just so lovely. And I love some of them make friendship bracelets that they'll bring to me at my table, and it's just the best. I feel like it's the greatest job, and I feel so lucky to get to be a part of it. And I have had one funny experience.
And at the same time,
I do cameos, and this cameo was from someone who was asking if I could say, "Don't tickle my feet. I'm ticklish. That tickles too much," in this cameo. And we have very specific guidelines. We can't say things that the characters don't say that are not like canon. And so I had to send them
it's not canon that she has a foot fetish?
She has a foot fetish, yeah. And so I had to reach out to this person and say, "I'm so sorry. I can't say that in Jean's voice, but I'm happy to say all of the lines you want."
I'm happy to say it in Stephanie's voice.
In Stephanie's voice, that's right. No, I said I'm happy to say like some of Jean's best known lines, but you get all kinds. You get all kinds of folks, and to each their own.
To each their own. But you know what I say, Stephanie? Let it become canon that she has a foot fetish. This guy's maybe inspiring the next generation of foot fetishizers.
Maybe so. Yeah.
God.
I will say, speaking of foot fetishes, I am very scared of like ending up on like a website with my feet.
Okay.
And I think part of it is insecurity because I have my mom's feet, like in
a jar,
dancers in a jar. My feet are ugly. We'll say that.
Stephanie, not even my lazy eyes looking at them, but I'm sure they're great.
Oh no, they're not. But thank you. No, I have kind of ugly feet, and I think part of it is genetics, and also part of it is like being a dancer and fitting my feet in point shoes, and
that'll mess you up.
Messing up your feet. But yeah, that's like one of my fears. So I always say, if a photo is going to be posted of me online, it's not going to have my feet in it.
Cut you off at the ankle?
Cut me off at the ankle.
All right, done. Or we'll put just like a different pair of feet over the top.
That's right.
Post.
That's right.
In post. If you want to see Stephanie's fake feet, come to the YouTube video because I'll replace them with my feet.
Oh wait, you said fake feet. Okay.
My Nana once looked at my toes. R.I.P. Nana. My Nana once looked at my toes. I was standing in the grass outside my house back in Australia, and she looked down and she went, and I went, "What, Nana?" And she went, she's a tiny little thin woman, pursed little lips, and she went, "My, those are awfully long digits." I didn't know I had monkey toes until my grandmother shamed me one Christmas.
You've been so ashamed of them ever since.
Now I've been making money off them.
Good for you.
I've been gripping stuff. I've been putting my feet in peanut butter.
Yeah, that's what I say. If my feet are going to be online, they're going to be behind a paywall.
Yeah, we want to make that cash.
In this economy?
Yeah. If I want more tattoos, come on.
Yeah, come on.
As a voiceover actor, you've played a billion different characters. Do you have a worst session
Oh.
or a worst director or a worst note? Some tea you want to spill that sort of strikes a chord there. And remember, we have the name wheel.
Oh, yeah, the name wheel. Oh,
For those at home,
yeah.
Stephanie's now sort of laying down on the couch, sort of in a therapy type way.
Yeah, we gotta
We need help.
think about this. There was a session that I had with
Oh, we'll spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. Oh, this is so fun.
Joan Fancy.
Joan Fancy. And Joan Fancy is notorious at giving actors what we call line reads, which I don't mind here and there.
Mhm.
Line reads are like, no, don't say it this way, say it like this. And then it's like, I don't know, what's a line?
Say, I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, and
say it like that.
Yeah, and then I would go, I have to go to the bathroom. And they'd be like, no, say it like this. And they would say exactly how they said it.
I have to go to the bathroom.
And I
say it
would
exactly like that.
I have to go to the bathroom. And I would do
No.
And it was like that over and over and over again for the full 4 hours of the session. And
just for the one line, I have to go to the bathroom, or for the whole script?
Thankfully, it was more than one line. It was for the full script, but it was a hard session because as an actor, you want to be able to act.
Oh, acting is
the
key to being an actor. Okay,
that's right. And I just felt like it was mimicry the whole session, which is fine. And like I said, like if I'm just not getting the note,
help me.
Yes,
so we can move on.
Yes, so we can move on. And and when it's just the constant closer, but more like this, and I'd be like, I know that I'm doing that. That was when it was hard. And Joan Fancy is lovely, but yeah, she's quite a line reader.
No, you have to say quite a line reader.
Oh, quite a line reader.
No, quite a line reader.
Quite a line reader.
We'll fix it in post. Stephanie Southerland, we're up to our final. Tell me more, like did she win a car?
Oh, that's so good.
Thank you very much. I wrote tell me more before, which for those not on YouTube. How's me spelt, would you remind me?
MEIGH. That's so beautiful.
How's me? Or as your mother would say, tell Meg. Tell me more like did she win a car? You won a car?
I won a car.
What happened?
Well, there's this little game show.
Oh, maybe you've heard of it.
It's called The Price is Right. And my parents were in town, and they really, really wanted to go to a live taping of The Price is Right. And my mom had gotten us tickets and every achievable dream. Oh. And their daughter lives in Hollywood. Like, why not go be in a game show?
That's how you know you've made it.
That's how you know you've made it.
Forget going to cons and foot fetishizers.
Yes.
No, we've got a game show.
We have a game show. So yeah, my mom got us tickets to go be in the studio audience, and I just was so stressed about missing work. Again, looping back to being a loopaholic. Wow, I wish. Looping back to being a workaholic. I didn't want to miss any last minute auditions that come through. Sometimes we get auditions that are like due same day.
ASAP, we need it by 2. Yes.
And I just was so stressed about missing potential job opportunities. And they make you turn in your phone due to confidentiality at the game show. They put it in a little like Ziploc bag for you and give you a little ticket so you can claim it afterwards. And I just was so stressed about missing work and not having my phone on me. And I thought it was visible, like it was clear that I didn't really want to be there. But I was like, my parents, I was like being a good daughter. And I was like, my parents really want to do this. I want to spend time with them.
But I just wish it was on the set of Jeopardy.
Jeopardy instead, of course. And I don't know where they even film Jeopardy.
The same place they film Price is Right.
Wait, is it really?
I went to Jeopardy.
Oh.
Yeah, we should go.
We should go.
Let's bring your parents.
I'm not allowed. Yeah. I'm not allowed to be. Well, I'll get to that.
Within 500 feet of Ken Jennings?
Yeah, that's right. That's
right.
Sorry,
Ken.
Sorry, Kenny.
So you were angry. You were like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah, I just my mind was thinking about work but I was being a good daughter and I was there, and they do like a little interview process, and it was like, tell us about yourself, and everyone, it was like the interview is like 20 people in the room, and they just go one by one. You say like quick little thing about yourself. And I didn't feel like I was that excited. And that's the thing is like, you want to show them you want to be on the show.
Let me be on camera.
Yeah, let me be on the show. I want to win all the things. And I answered the questions and then didn't think any more of it until we're sitting in the studio audience and they had called a couple contestants up and we're calling the fourth person up to, there's like a little like podium that you stand at where you can you essentially bid on a certain item. And they were calling the fourth person up and I see one of the PAs hold up a big sign and it says Stephanie Southerland and I went, oh no. and blacked out. I totally blacked out. And I ran to the stage and I was like, yay.
Yay, but what the hell am I doing here? And I hate it.
I was like, I grew up watching The Price is Right, like when I was homesick from school and whatnot. And so you would think I would know what I'm doing and would be prepared. But no, I blacked out and I got to bid on this lovely jewelry set. And it was like a necklace, earrings, a ring.
Okay.
And it was, everyone went down the line and I was like, $2,000 is what I bid. And then they revealed the price and I was like, oh, you did it, to this person who I was like, they've been so excited since they've been in line. Like they deserve to be up here. I was like, you did it. And they're like, no, you. And I was like, oh no.
You're the least happy person to be on that show.
Yeah. The memories I have a couple memories from being on The Price is Right. And it was saying, oh no, to myself several times, being like, gasping, what? And so I got to go up on the stage and I played this game called That's Too Much. And it's basically to win a car, you have to guess if the price that they're showing you is too low or if that price is too much.
Clever.
And it's really tricky because I had heard that they'd never go over $40,000 for a car on The Price is Right. And so he shows like 28,000. I'm like, no, it's higher than that, and like 30,000. I don't remember all the numbers. And it got to like, I think it was like 39,000 or something like that. And I was like, that's too much. That's gonna be too much.
Whoa, slow down there, Drew.
Yeah, whoa, Drew Carey.
Okay, control yourself, Drew.
That's too much.
Drew, you're too much.
Yeah, just too much.
Take your microphone, get the fuck out of here.
Knock it off. Yeah. And
stop it, Drew.
Stop.
Get your hand off.
Ew.
Drew.
So
pick up a tuba, we'll talk.
Yeah, that's when we'll talk. Only then. But yeah, it was too much and I said it was too much, only it wasn't too much. The price was one more number higher than that. And so I didn't win that car.
Oh.
That was a twist you weren't expecting, right?
But the card says, like, did she win a car?
Yeah, so and I did win a car because, but wait, there's more.
Oh my God.
Because I was a contestant and got to play a game on the stage, you get to spin a wheel. And
that huge
big
thing.
Wheel. Dream come true. That is one of the other moments I remember.
And it's one of the other wheels you like. Big wheel there. Name wheel here.
I love a wheel.
W is for the way. Sorry, go on.
I can't think of anything to add to your beautiful song, but
neither a barrel roll.
Oh, the barrel roll. Yeah, of course. So I spun the wheel and I spun. It landed on 65, and it was like, "Do you want to spin again and risk going over $1?" The thing with the wheel is you can't go over $1 on the wheel. Otherwise, you're like it has to be the closest to $1 without going over.
My God,
it's so many rules.
This rigmarole of trying to just give me a car and leave.
No, so I was like, I'm not going to roll again because I don't think I'm going to get up in the showcase showdown. If you get closest to $1,
I wish I had Adderall to try and deal with this.
I'm so bad at explaining things, Lee.
You spin again?
I got 65. I didn't spin.
Okay.
Drew Carey looks across the wheel at me and goes, 65's hard, thinking I'm not gonna go on to the showcase showdown because the next person is spinning. They spin and it goes one number over $1 on the wheel. So they're out and I get to go on to the showcase showdown. And the showcase showdown is basically the two people who get closest to $1 without going over, get to bid on certain things. The other gal that was in the showdown, she bid on this insane vacation package. It was like Greece and I don't know, other places.
Okay.
And then I got to bid on a car and a Chase Lounge and a record player and a backyard set which had like a patio furniture and a doghouse and
Oh my God.
and I bid 40,000
for all of it?
For all of it.
I would have gone way over.
Well, here's the trick. There was someone else I met in line. His name's Wesley. Shout out to Wesley.
Hey, Wesley, what's up?
Hi, Wesley. He was telling us in the line that he's been to so many tapings of The Price is Right, and he never gets pulled up on stage, but he's prepared and he knows how much cars are going to be. And he was like, look at me if you get to bid on a car. And I went, they were like, and Stephanie, you get to bid on a new car. And I went, and I look over at him and he's like, 40 grand. And I was like, got it. And 40 grand. And I won a car.
Did Wesley get like 10% of the car? Did you give him the rearview mirror or something?
He should have. I feel like I owe him.
Did you run away the second you're like, I'm not giving Wesley?
This is my winning.
Sorry, Wesley.
This is my prize. Yeah. No, Wesley is great and he deserves to win.
But not the car. Sorry, that's mine.
That car is mine. Mm-hmm.
So you won a whole car?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It's wild. Isn't that crazy?
Did you get the record player and stuff? You got the whole...
I have it all. Yeah. Yeah.
I have it all.
I've got it all.
That is so cool.
It's pretty wild because I always thought the game shows were kind of hokey and I was like, no one really wins these things.
Can't tell you when a bunch of money.
It was like it's like a sweepstakes, like on receipts. At least here in the States, it's like fill out the survey and you can be entered to win.
Yeah.
I was like, no one wins those. I felt the same about game shows, and then I won a car on a game show.
And that's incredible.
It's pretty wild.
The only thing I won was an electric blanket by guessing how many balloons were in a car.
Oh, but now you can be warm.
Now I have an electric blanket.
Yeah, and that's really nice.
Yeah. You hear that, Wesley? You got shit and I got a blanket.
That's right.
Thanks, Wes.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank
Wesley.
you, Wes. Stephanie, that's incredible. So you can see, we can find you on TV and film and even in game shows.
That's
astounding.
We love it.
Stephanie, where can people find you online? Where can they, if people love you, where can they hunt you down? Or find your feet?
Let's see. Oh, well, they can't find my feet yet, but maybe one day. As I hide.
Tuck those away. Get rid of those puppies.
No one's going to see them without paying me first.
You're really set with a business plan.
You have to.
You got to make money out in these streets.
You've got to.
You think Gene's paying the bills?
People, I feel like more than ever, we have to be diverse in our money making.
In these unprecedented times.
That's right.
We need to sell pictures of our feet.
That's right. We got to do what pays the bills. So I am pretty much everywhere. I'm at Steph South VO. Yeah, and
we'll pop it up on screen. People can find you.
Is that what your question was?
Yeah, like where, what's your at?
Yeah,
I suppose
at Steph South VO.
I love it. And what do you have anything? Now this will come out in 4 months or something.
Oh, great.
Do you have anything coming out or that just came out that people should be very excited for?
Ooh, the most recent that I can talk about is Fortnite.
Fabulous.
Everything else, it's locked under that non-disclosure agreement.
Of course. Well, we already spoke about Fortnite.
Yeah, I know.
So who cares?
So basically,
go do that.
Better luck next time.
Yeah. You hear that, Wesley? Anyway. Now, the final question I ask is a question I ask all guests. Stephanie Southerland, I was on 12 episodes of his show. I want him to be on just one of mine. Do you have Conan O'Brien's home phone number?
No.
God damn it.
I wish I did.
Well, better luck next time.
Better luck next time.
Just like we say to Wesley, better luck next time. Oh, Stephanie, fantastic work. And you heard it here first. Those feet pics are gonna cost you. But before you rush off to feetfinder.com, and don't ask how I know the website, I want to spill a little tea of my own. It's why I'm doing this show. And it's for one reason. And one reason only. Because I want attention. Because the more show I get and the show gets, the closer I get to making a full-time living of what I want to do creatively. And you can actually help me finally leave my full-time soul-sucking day job that makes me want to put my hand voluntarily right into a garbage disposal. And it's not even going to cost you any money. I mean, I'm not going to stop you sending me some, but all you need to do now is go to iTunes comments and rate and review the show. And follow me on Instagram and TikTok at TeaWithLeighPod. And for bonus points, if you loved this episode, share it with someone you love. Make it a real little present. And if you hated the show, share it with someone you hate, like a dear little present filled with anthrax. And if you have any questions, want to compliment me, or you want to spill some tea of your own, by all means, please email me at teawithleighpodcast@gmail.com. And who knows, I might even spill that tea on the show. But Tea with Leigh is hosted by me, Leigh Joel Scott. The show is produced by Shannon Ryan in association with Famous Actor Productions. Theme song and additional music by Eric Groisman at Loveboat Sound. The show is edited by McCall Joy Colico and audio engineered by Alexander Reze, with logo and additional graphics by the tall, imposing, and crushing Karen Yang. She asked me to say that. And with that, good night and good tea.